One really common question that I get at listing appointments is who's gonna be there whenever people come to see my house?
I think we should talk about it.
Worst case scenario, the listing agent, the buyer's agent, the seller, and the buyer are all present. That is not good. That makes for a really awkward showing. In an ideal situation, it is just the buyer and the buyer's agent. You wanna let the buyers feel out the home for themselves. The first showing is a very emotional one. Can they see themselves coming home here after work? Can they see their kids or their guests enjoying the space? Does the floor plan work for them? And then once they've decided that the floor plan does work for them, then they start to ask the questions about how old the roof is, how old the AC is, how old the water heater is. They'll work on that, but first you have to let them have the space to figure out if it works for their family. Sometimes the sellers prefer that the listing agent is there and present to answer any questions that the buyers have about the home, but I have never ever once showed a house and the buyer looked at me and said, "Thank you so much for having the listing agent present. That made me feel really comfortable." It just doesn't work that way. They have to have that emotional response about the house, and then they'll ask those questions about the actual components of the home. I actually don't recommend the seller or the listing agent be present for the showings. Just let the buyer look around for themselves. Let the buyer's agent sell the home like you're gonna pay them to do.